Hello everyone, my name is Heidi and welcome to my channel here over on Baby Name Sunday, where every single week I upload baby names lists here on YouTube. This is a place for all baby name inspo, and today's baby name list will be all about brand new baby names for girls for 2023. So I have about 20 unique and absolutely beautiful girl names to share with you that I have been listing and keeping in my notes over the past month here. So these will be some baby names I love for girls, but I will not be using. Starting off the list here, one of the names that really stood out to me was the name Kiora, spelled K-I-O-R-A. Kiora. I have been really loving girl names with O's in them. I find this very unique, but really cute and familiar in a way. And this one is a Maori name meaning greetings. Kind of a surname inspired name here, and it starts with H, which obviously, as I'm a Heidi, I love H names. I have the name Haddon, spelled H-A-D-D-E-N, Haddon. I personally really love like Haven, Hensley, Hadley, all those sort of names, but I really love this particular one. It's an Old English surname, and it definitely could be used for both boys and for girls, and it means hill of heather. I shared this one over on my Instagram, and it's the name Niley, spelled N-Y-L-E-E, Niley. This is another one that's very similar to other girl names that you heard out there, but it's definitely unique and it has a really unique flair to it. I also love the nickname Nye or Nile for this little girl, for Niley. And Niley is a modern Irish mix name meaning little champion. Next up here, another great one is the name Amila, spelled A-M-I-L-A, Amila. It very much rings that kind of Amelia, Mila kind of mixed vibe to me. I really personally love the name Mila, but unfortunately it's just way too common for my liking. But adding an A on the beginning of Mila, you have Amila, and I think it adds a really beautiful kind of enhancement to the name Mila, a little bit more unique, but still so wearable. And together it means gracious, hardworking miracle. Can't go without having a Z name on today's list, so we have the name Zura, spelled Z-U-R-A, Zura. This is absolutely the coolest short Z name here. Definitely very like edgy, but it has this feminine feel that I am in love with. So this one is a Persian rooted name, and it means strength. So definitely a powerful name for a little girl, a little bit of feminine, but definitely that edge to it. I have another girl's name on this list that I also shared recently over on my Instagram that lots of you were loving, and I just fell in love with it because of the meaning. So this is the name Selvi, spelled S-E-L-V-I-E, Selvi. And I think there's a ton of little cute nicknames. You can go V, Vivi. You can also even do the nickname Sally, which I personally love and definitely would use. So Selvi is actually a Nordic rooted name, and this one, the meaning, guys, it means a happy home. And I think that meaning like says it all. It just makes this name absolutely incredible. Time for a little bit of a fun flair on a Hebrew, kind of popular Hebrew name. So we have also the name here, Ezira, spelled E-Z-I-R-A, Ezira. Now this one, as you can hear that Ezra kind of nickname, or it can be a great feminine variant of Ezra, which it is, and it's a fun play on the name too if you want something a little bit more, you know, feminine for your little girl. Plus you also get the really wonderful nicknames like Ezzy or even Zira. Short and sweet, I have Hava, spelled H-A-V-A, Hava. It's very soft, kind of gives me this really peaceful kind of omen and aura about the name Hava. Very, very beautiful. And this one's a Yiddish rooted name meaning life, but it's also a variant of the name Eve. So Eve is definitely a big, timeless, classic girl's name, but I think Hava could be a really fun take on the name if you want something a little bit more different. Now is the time, if you guys haven't already subscribed yet, did all that fun stuff down below, give the video a thumbs up. please do so now. And then make sure, if you guys are loving my names list, you've checked out my channel here, go over to Instagram. Guys, I post every single day on there, more name content and tons of fun stuff over on there. So it's at @babynamesunday. Go check me out and be sure to leave a comment down in the comment box below. Switching things up here, I have another very unisex name here that can work for both boys and for girls. It's the name Sunson, spelled S-U-N-S-Y-N for your little girl. You can do that ending S-O-N for a boy, S-E-N for boy or girl. I mean, you can really play around with this one, as it is kind of like a modern, kind of created, made up name, but the meaning behind it means little sunshine, which I think is super sweet for a little girl, a little beachy, happy vibes, everything like that. Or it means of the sun, which you can definitely do that nickname Sunny for your little girl or boy. L ending name here, I have the name Rynell, spelled R-Y-N-E-L-L, Rynell. Right away, I think of Rin or even Nell or Nelly for your little girl. I think it's so sweet, but you can also use the nickname Elle as well for that one. So this one is a mixture of both Japanese and French roots, combining them together, and the meaning is so sweet. It means pure little bright jewel. Eulalie, spelled E-L-A-Y-L-I-E, Eulalie. I know a ton of you guys are going to love this one, as E names or any names that have that kind of Layla kind of feel to them with that IE ending. It just checks off so many popular themes right now. Combining them all together, you have Eulalie. Very pretty, and this one's a mix of Gaelic and Arabic roots together, meaning precious darling of the night. Next is Talou, spelled T-A-L-O-U, Talou. I took this one, created it from the name Tallulah, which is one of my absolute favorite girl names. I think Tallulah is stunning, but I kind of created Talou, kind of shortened it off a little bit, as I've been loving short names as well for girls. And this one has the same meaning of Tallulah, meaning leaping water or lady of abundance. Something definitely unique here, we have the name Rioah, spelled R-I-O-A-H, Rioah. This one I also created, but it's a mixture of both Irish Riona and Spanish Rio, combining them together, and it means queen of the rivers, Rioah. I also have Marzie, spelled M-A-R-Z-I-E, Marzie. I would totally use this in a heartbeat, guys. This is so cool, and definitely a play on the planet named Mars for a boy. I think works so well, but Marzie adds that cuteness and sweetness for your little girl. So this one's a little bit different. You can do two pronunciations here. The proper pronunciation is Elo, so I-L-O, Elo, or if you wanted to, you can kind of modernize it and switch it a bit to do Ilo, which I think is really cute, especially if you love the name Isla. And this one is a Finnish rooted name meaning joy. So for my next name here, it's very similar to Kiora, like my first name, but this is the name Kiona. Kiona, K-I-O-N-A, Kiona. Another really cute ending there with the A, always very great and feminine for your little girl. And Kiona is both a Native American or Hawaiian rooted name, meaning God's gracious gift or brown hills. I have Enli, spelled E-N-L-I, or you can do E-N-L-I-E, Enli. This is another one of those really super sweet ending names. I feel like there's a little bit of a trend going with my names right now that I've been really liking for girls. Kind of cute, cool as well, but it has those like IEs on the end or unique endings, which I love. So Enli also has a very powerful meaning, which I'm always all about, and it means brave one. I have Isa, spelled I-S-S-A, Isa. This one kind of is like one of those names that I definitely would use as like an honorary name for my mom, because my mom's name is Isabel, and I think Isa is kind of a modern take and nicknamey version of her name, so I would definitely use this. And this one is a German rooted name meaning strong-willed. Two more names here left on the list. So second to last name is Layra, spelled L-A-Y-R-A, Layra. Just like I've been mentioning that I love Lila or Layla style names. I love Layra with that R-A ending. Just gives that different feel. And this one is a Hindi rooted name meaning beauty and ambition, which I love. Standing behind a little girl. Those are two wonderful qualities to have. Now that brings me to my final name here. It's also very short, only 4 letters, has an A on the end, but it's so cool. So I love this name, and it's the name Seva, spelled S-E-V-A, Seva. And this one is a feminine form of the name Sebastian, kind of like a derivative of it, modern take on it, very short too. I think it is so cool, Seva. Very edgy too. You can do like Sev or even Sevi for your nicknames for your little girl there. Seva. Oh, love it. And this one means from the ancient city of light. That is it with today's name list of girl names that I have just been loving over the past few weeks here. I love how unique and different they are, but it's so interesting to see how much my style has changed for names, and it's always constantly evolving, just like how names are constantly evolving. Now, if you are on the hunt for names for yourself, if you are expecting and you need some help brainstorming, I do offer one-on-one name consultations where I can curate a custom name list just for you based off of your style. So if you have any questions on that, please send me an email with email right here, but you can also send me a DM over on Instagram if you have any quick questions. All right, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying warm. It is freezing outside, but I will talk to you guys next week with another baby names list. All right, take care. Bye.